and welcome back to Icarus. We get episode 28 today. Should be a fun one. I'm thinking we're going to get that big operation done today. That's kind of my goal. As far as upgrades go off camera, and we'll probably get back and we'll show everybody what they look like at night, or I think we'll get to it this episode. If we don't, next episode for sure. But you can see I got lights on the pier. I got lights that kind of outline the stairs, and I think it looks pretty cool. I kind of like how it looks. So that's kind of the major thing I did off camera. I got I got some lights going. Otherwise, I've basically been prepping. So I kind of have the next, like, including this episode. So this episode and the next two episodes I kind of have laid out. So I have been doing some prep for that. There is a box full of goodies right there. I don't know if we're going to do it next episode or the episode after, but I do want to set up some outposts. So I want to I kind of want to extend our reach a little bit, I guess. You can kind of think of it that way. But I want to set up a snowy outpost, I think, right here. And then there's a desert one, and I did kind of cheat and look at the map a little bit. But I forgot where it is now. But somewhere in here, there's like a lake out in the middle of the desert, so I want to set up an outpost over there. So I've been setting up, or I've been getting some items ready for that. I think we're gonna make some bougie outposts. I think that'll be kind of fun. And then the other episode is going to be, I want to get some of the fancy crafting decorations, and we're gonna show those off. Let's see, is it? I don't remember what tier it is, but it'd be, maybe it's only tier 2. But there's like the geode set, yeah, like right here. There's like this geode set of like lamps and stuff. So I think before we do too much more decorating, I want to, I think we're just going to do a whole episode of where we make these and show them off. I think it'll be cool because it'll, if you're playing along and you want to know what these look like, or like even if somebody's searching a video and they're like, I want this, but I don't know what all the stuff looks like. I think we're going to try to make like all that stuff and like just put it in a room and then show it off. So I think that'll be fun. It is a lot. So I don't know if we'll try to get in one episode, but that's kind of my thoughts for the next few episodes, including this one. So it should be a pretty good time. Man, I'm trying to think of, I got a lot of ammo. Let's do a Q create for the day. So the question to create interaction. Which, if you haven't been in the comments, this is just a way to just promote some interaction, questions that have absolutely nothing to do with the game. Because I know up until I started the channel, I've never, ever commented on a YouTube video. I never have. So, if you feel, if it's not your thing, that's totally cool. But if it's like, maybe you've been kind of looking into it, the community here is super cool and positive and a lot of fun people. So, if like you want to, you've kind of been looking for that, but you can't find it somewhere because a lot of people kind of suck too. So, I've been trying to be positive here and like drive away the people that suck. So yeah, if you want to leave a comment, no one's gonna say anything bad about it. But yeah, so that's kind of my goal here. So anyways, the question to create interaction is, I want to know what's a sci-fi series you really like, and it's gonna be a pretty broad one, like movies, shows, video games. I'm gonna give you a couple of mine. I think video game wise, Mass Effect. Like as far as sci-fi goes, Mass Effect is pretty much my favorite. If Fallout, if you can consider Fallout sci-fi, which I guess you could, right? Fallout 4 would be, or the Fallout series, I guess. We're looking for series. The Mass Effect series. As far as movies go, like Star Wars, obviously. Interesting thing about Star Wars for me, I never watched Star Wars until the new movies came out, like 1, 2, and 3. So I actually watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in order. So I might be one of the few people in the entire world that's done that. So I got kind of an interesting perspective on it from that. But that's kind of an interesting side note on me, I guess. But yeah, otherwise, and the only reason I thought of that is because Spaceballs. Spaceballs has a new trailer, and I absolutely love the first Spaceballs movie. Oh man, we got a flash storm coming in. We'll leave after that. But yeah, I love Spaceballs, so I think that was kind of what my driving force behind that one is. But yeah, let me know your favorite sci-fi series. Okay, let's go get some stuff ready so we can get ready to leave. I don't want to start the operation yet, unless in case there is a timer. I haven't really seen too many timers yet, but who's got all my stuff on him? We're looking for our mobile base. Oh, we do have an Arctic MOA now, by the way. I think that's a new thing since last episode, but you can kind of see they have, you know, like cold resistance, movement speed in the Arctic, instead of, I think normally it's desert right here. There's another thing where it can keep your poop kind of from spoiling. So, yeah, some cool things. Perceived threat in the Arctic. That makes them a little bit different. This guy is awesome. These guys are awesome in the desert, by the way. But we will definitely get into that later. All right, Wild Turkey. He's got all my stuff on him. We are going to want this mobile little base. Wait, you're missing some stuff. What are we missing here? I don't have any walls. Why don't I have any walls on you? Oh, crap. I just got struck by lightning. Everyone stay away from me. I'm on fire. Oh, that's interesting. I am definitely on fire. I don't want anything to break. Stay away. Okay, I'm no longer on fire. What the crap? Okay. Jeez. Alright, I'm going under here now. I didn't know you. Yeah, let's not have you guys get struck by lightning either. I didn't know that was a thing. Dang it. Holding it down. Okay, so we've got the door. We've got the angled walls. But yeah, we don't have any. Oh, that's right. That's because I was using these. But yeah, we actually need walls. Okay. I thought there was a way to do it without that, but well, let me go grab. Let's go make a couple concrete walls. Right? Yeah, I'm short a couple things. Because what is it? It's a 2x1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we would need. Yeah, we need 6 of these. All right. Well, I'll get these on him. I don't know why. Maybe it's the angled pieces we don't need. That might be it. Yeah, maybe I'll switch these out with the angled pieces. I don't know. I kind of switched up the way I've been doing the mobile base because in the snow, the flat roofs will crumble. Even with the concrete. I didn't think they did with the concrete, but they do. So that's probably why I switched that up. So yeah, I'm going to grab those and put those on them. And then that should be good. Okay. All right, let's go grab that operation. Well, actually, you know what we should do is we should wait around probably till nighttime. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's a smart idea. We'll do that. And then we'll go in the morning. All right, anything else I want to show people? I don't think so. I think everything else is pretty good to go. We'll fill up our oxygen and water. Probably grab some canned food. All right, this is a big one, so we want to make sure we're ready for it. Actually, hold on. What am I? Put that back there. And then let's grab that. Get that out of there. All right, so we are. I don't know if we're going to be in the desert for a while on this one. So what I might do is bring an extra thermos of cold water. So let's do... we'll do a thermos of honey tea, and we'll do a thermos of cold water. How about that? Just in case. I love that it shows the actual like bottles that we have in there. That's awesome. So yeah, we'll keep this one on us, and then we'll do that. I think that'll be good. All right, 20 seconds. All right, so while we wait for that, let's do a little cut here. I will see everybody in the morning, and we will get ready to take off for this operation. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is bedtime. All right. The nice thing about my rested bonus is it lasts pretty much the whole day. Like, I think it was like 10 minutes before 1800 when it went away, and it might even be longer now today. So let's see. I got cold water here. We got a bunch of food. Yeah, I think we're about ready to go. Let's go get this operation started here. All right, so we are doing this bad boy. Dry run expedition. Blaze a trail to the canyon.
This is Major. UDA's given Legos the go-ahead to expand operations. They're looking for data on the deserts. If you can get in there, it'll open the place up for scanning, prospecting, and a whole lot else. There's a lot of questions here, and they're paying top dollar for answers. Choice is yours.
Oh, man. Locate and retrieve drilling equipment. Locate and retrieve power system. Okay. So it looks like... oh, one thing that you've probably kind of seen on the map, I did put a thumper down over there. So I do have a video for it, for what it looks like. We'll probably do that maybe at the end of this episode. We'll see how much time we have. Yeah, okay. So this is what I thought. This drilling thing is up here. So let's go grab our moa, and kind of like I've been doing in the past, I am going to cut out the travel parts of this, and then we'll get to the good stuff. So actually, hold on, let me grab I'm gonna grab a little bit of food for our buddy here, and we're gonna get rid of that one, put that down there, and then we're also probably going to go with the endurance food, too. I just need to double check. I got your skills. Yeah, you can have a couple of those. So we have... this guy's pretty jacked. We got 4 points available. We'll put some there. And I already got all those that I like. I'm going to pull in there, too. All right. I think we are about good. We're going to look over here and give me a few of those. We'll take out our hammer. All right, I am ready to go. I will see everybody over there. Actually, if you want, give me a sec here. We'll put that on them. So it slows them down a little bit. But if you look, like, their stamina bar like never goes down. But actually, and that, I don't know. I feel like you just don't like. It kind of just like takes away the sprint. I don't know. Brick was saying this is like the best thing ever, but I don't know if I like it on these guys. Let me see here. Right, it slows them down almost like too much. Yeah, it just doesn't give them a sprint basically. Okay. Well. I guess we've looked at it. I wonder, can I take their buffs away? Yeah, I'm gonna take. I can't. Well, I guess we'll keep them on this for now. We'll see. All right, I'll see everybody over there. All right, we are coming up on one of these items. You can see my guy's going a little faster now. I don't know if it was like a bug or something or what, but it was kind of kind of interesting. Like, I feel like he was going slower than intended. No, I'm not sure. All right, let's grab some food here. And, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 food buffs. Very nice. We still got our water on us. Okay, so here's a supply crate. And this has a tunneling drill in it, all
Lego's
right?
unit figures the cave system's the key to getting through to the desert. But tidal forces from Minos mean subterranean networks are anything but stable. They figured you'll need drilling equipment.
Drilling equipment, indeed. All right, I'm probably just going to keep everybody with us while we go to this next spot. Man, having flashbacks. This is where our last Moa died when we were doing that underwater cave. Let's see. Open the escape menu, request mission supply. Equipment gets lost. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think this is the one that there was like, they're probably still up and stuff too, but people doing shorts or videos on like exploiting this mission. 'Cause I think you can get solar panels from this one. So again, I'm not too big into exploits, but I think you can just like order a resupply and get like an extra solar panel, wait the however long and the cooldown is, and then we get another one. So again, if that's your style, that's cool. It's not mine. Is this kind of a new area? Oh no. Yeah, so this is that lake where the underground tunnel is, like right over there in the direction we're looking. There's an underwater tunnel. But yeah, so we were just finishing up the episode, and I dove down under there to kind of show everyone where it was, and then we ended the episode while I was still in the cave, so it was near the end of it, and then came back out, and there was a little guy following me around, and I was like, "What is this?" And it's like, "Oh yeah." I mean, I guess I'll take that. Can I? I'm just gonna drop that. I don't want it. All right. Okay. So now we are going way up there. I gotta get to right there. Oh man, I don't know. Should we keep everybody with us for this travel? Usually, especially going forward, I'm gonna cut out a lot of the travel. Maybe we can talk about operations while we're running over there. So there's only so many episodes left, I feel, on our building, which means we're gonna have a lot of operations left. But I don't want to just like move on to the next planet without doing some of them, or at least most of them. So what I'm thinking of doing is, we'll have probably a few episodes dedicated to just doing a bunch of operations, and they're gonna be like highly cut. Like we'll see the beginning of them, we'll see, the doing of them, but like a cut down version. Is that horse still on me? And then once we, oh, he is. All right, buddy. You're not. Leave me alone. No, I don't want that. But yeah, so we'll have like very cut down operations because we have a ton of them, and I don't want people to miss any of the story, and I don't want to miss any of the story either. Like if there's like story bits in there or like cool items that you can unlock for doing them. I don't want to miss that. And I know there's one, and I know Brick was talking about it too, and I think somebody else in the comments mentioned there's one that, okay, I don't think we've been up here together, so yeah, we'll definitely keep people with us. Kind of a new part of the map. I want to say there's one that like even gives you talent points, so we definitely don't want to miss that. Yeah, I think I came over here for something. I don't remember what, but yeah, this area is cool. I like this area. Look at that. All right, now we gotta get down there without dying. Yep. These guys are generally pretty good at going down the side of the mountain without like sliding down and falling. All right, so yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be fine. Okay, now the booby rocks got me. Let's Let's find this cave. So what are we doing here? We're locating the cave entrance. Okay, we don't need a resupply. Again, if you need extra solar panels, that's a good way to get some. If that's your thing, just call a couple down. All right, so we are at the cave entrance. Let's see. Drill through the rock fall. Push through the cave. All right. I am going to... Oh, look at this. I think I'm going to put this guy's stuff down here. All right. Good job, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this is a good spot. It is concrete, so it should be pretty hard to get through. If, you know, like, something is... kind of up his butt. I'll do there. And we'll put that in. That in. And then we've got some roof pieces. That will do. Yeah, so that's why I had the little triangle things, but I think it's fine. And then I guess we can put those down. Why not? You need a better fire option. Don't start the place on fire. Okay. All right, buddy. If you die, I'm gonna be very sad. Takes a while. It takes a while to level these guys up. All right, so you should be good. I don't think there's really anything in here like causing issues, anyway. So I'm feeling all right about it. All right, and actually we couldn't give him some fire too if we wanted. Okay, so I should have brought a second lantern. Where the heck am I going? Oh, there's a secondary entrance to this cave? That's cool. All right. A lot of stuff down here too. Maybe we'll take some of that home. So I'm guessing. Am I gonna be able to get back up pretty easily? Do I need pieces? I don't want to get stuck down there. That might not be a terrible idea. Let's go knock down a couple trees. Or a tree. Watch out, little deer. Jeez. I was chopping wood off camera, I think last night. And I knocked down a tree. And there must have been like a deer sleeping kind of behind it. It scared the crap out of me. But it like ran into me going like a million miles an hour. And I think... Oh, little buddy. What are you doing? It's not a good spot to stay. And I think the deer gave me a contusion. I thought that was interesting. All right. How many of these can I build? 3. Let's get a little bit more. Let's take like 5 of them down there with us, just in case. I need, you know, I need to need some ramps to get out of places. All right. Should we set up our solar panel? So I feel like, right, this is the way we do this. So solar panel, sure. And then, oh, what the heck? What do I want to do? We'll keep that stuff on us. This one sucks. Let's put that down there. Yeah, good enough for now. All right, so we're gonna bring this in there with us. And we'll probably take this down after. I still don't know if this like adds lag to the game or not, so just to be safe, we'll probably take it down after. But yeah, I think we want that solar panel there, so we can get these drills going in down here. Or drill, I guess. Are you gonna kill me down here? A lot of resources down here. Oh, we got some water there. All right. Usually you can put it down there. Guess we'll run it along the wall here. All right, so I'm assuming I got to... Do I just deploy this? Deploy. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. And then just run it over here.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Looks like that sucker's ready
Power
to
the
go.
drill. Ah, crap. Oh. There's a mower. Get out of that corner there. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, nice shot. Coming in. A little poison on me, a little cave sickness. You know what you should do? Pop some vitamins. I don't know if any of these do anything for cave sickness. I don't think so. Poisoning. Oh, okay. I'll take an antibiotic pill. Sure. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice. All right, how's our drill doing? Oh, okay. These go pretty quick, too. Oh, yeah, you can see behind it. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Okay, you cleared it. Nice
Drill up.
work.
Okay, so, yep, now we got to keep going. So let me get rid of that one. And then connect you back up. Might as well do this while we're going in, huh? I guess we're on this way. Oh, there we go. All right. And deploy. Okay. Get you all hooked up.
Okay. Looks
Ready
like
for some
that
shooting?
sucker's ready to go.
Where is it? Oh. Well, you're in a weird spot there, buddy. Okay. There's a bunch of iron around here. This is a cool little, kind of a cool little cave. See, this is why I don't want to, like, skip operations, because I feel like we're going to miss, like, parts of the thing. Because I know, like, I think, like, Brick's kind of been ready to move on to, like, a new planet. And there's a guy that I like, scroll through his videos to make sure he you know, he's more popular and, like, has been doing a series on this. And I just want to make sure I'm not doing the same exact thing as him. But, like, he's, like, kind of, like, moving on to a planet. And I was like, man, there's, like, so many operations. And I know they're not the most exciting thing, but I feel like if I go through them fast and just show the action points, you know, I'll make a couple episodes out of it. That way we're not missing any
Another one bites the dust.
possible story or
Let's
anything.
get out of here. For real this time.
All right, enter the desert canyon. Okay. Look at all this stuff. I don't really need more iron, but, like, if there was silica down here, I'd grab it all. Oh, yeah, here we go. Cool. So where does this take us through? So this would be a pretty sick spot to build a base then, because now that this goes through there, you have instant access to the desert. You got this big cave right here. And then, like, to get to the ice, you could just do it out there. Yeah, I like this spot. I almost want to build an outpost right there.
You're opening up Icarus for them. And everyone
Sad.
else.
There's an
Yep,
antelope.
the
I do have an
future's
antelope on the
coming.
wall now.
Where
Future's
it's all
coming.
going, who can say?
I really
guess
like...
That's up to you.
Nice, okay. I really like the desert. We're gonna... When we go set up our observation post in the desert, I'm gonna keep everybody with us the whole time. The winter one we've already seen, where I'm gonna be going, so I'll probably do a quick cut on that when we get to the episode for that. But the desert one, I think is really cool. So we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna keep everybody with me for that one. All right, so is that it? I think so, right? No more. Okay, well that wasn't as bad or as long as I was thinking. Let's go back and grab our buddy. You know what else I'm gonna do? Is I'm just gonna delete these. Again, I don't know if it matters, but let me get rid of these on the way back. Then what we might do is, being that we missed it the last episode, maybe we'll go back and we'll go back and do not some farming, but we'll harvest and cook some food. I kind of want to order potatoes, so maybe we'll mix some stuff up and get some some potatoes. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So I'm gonna clear this up. We'll grab our buddy, and we will head back to the base, and we'll do some of that action. I think that'll be fun. All right. Well, we made it back. Let's see here. I think let's do that Thumper thing quick before we do some like harvesting and whatnot. So the Thumper is, let's see, is that a tier 3 thing? Might be tier 4. Yeah, there we go. So the prototype Thumper, deploy and activate to unearth mineral ores, replenishes rocks in the surrounding area. So yeah, I was kind of just messing around with that, and it's actually kind of neat when you put it down. I didn't think it was going to be like a whole thing, but you know, like if so, the risk level's low right now, so there's nothing to really regenerate. But I think, you know, once I placed it and then you hook up electricity to it, you know, it goes through this whole thing. So what I want to do is I'm going to show a clip of that right now. And I'll probably just show like the very beginning of it and the ending of it, because it is really loud and annoying. So I'll show kind of like the early part and then the finish of it. Otherwise, I think it'll be a bit much. So let me put this away. But yeah, let's do that right now. That way everyone can see what that Thumper does. And again, it regenerates everything within an area around it. So it's a pretty big area too. Like it's probably about as big as that circle, but it's like right here. So it replenished this cave, it replenished my cave. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, also Brick told me about this. I don't know if we're gonna do it, but like you put the radar down and you see how the yellow is right there. So that's kind of pointing to like the next square you got to go to. So we probably got to put like another one down here or something, and then it'll kind of basically it's getting us to an exotic deposit. So we'll probably do it because it'll be interesting, but I don't know if it'll be completely worth it. I think he said he did it and he got like 300 exotics, but if I do a cave run, you know, like I get a lot. So I don't know. But anyways, one thing at a time here. So I'm gonna let's clip in that Thumper video. It won't have me talking at all, but you'll be able to see kind of what happens with one of those. All right, so it's pretty cool. You know, like I said, it's loud. It's loud and yeah. So I haven't edited it yet, but I will. I'm thinking I'm just gonna put in the very beginning and the end, because yeah, like I said, it does get loud. So before we go to sleep here, we'll go to sleep and then we'll do some harvesting and some cooking. This is kind of how the lighting looks. I think I really like it. I like how it's it's not too bright. Kind of just lights everything up, and then the stairs kind of get like a little light going. And thought about putting some here, but I'm not sure on those yet. But yeah, so far I'm liking it. I'm liking what the lighting's doing for us. So it's looking pretty nice. Yeah, we should be okay. Let's do a little bit of a. Gotta go wash our hands. And then let's head up into bed. And I think I'm gonna start by ordering some potatoes. So I want some potatoes for. There's a couple recipes that are pretty good that require potatoes, and that is one of the things I don't have. Problem is, I don't know what I'm gonna switch them out with. I was thinking of maybe switching them out with the wheat, because we don't. Like, wheat I use a lot of, but I kind of like that mass farming. You know what else I need in here is lights. I kind of like that mass farming for the wheat. So, like, I could take out, like, berries and watermelon we don't need as much. So I was thinking maybe we could do, like, even if I do like 4 potatoes here, and then I'll leave like those 2 berries and those 2 watermelon. Or I was just thinking of taking these wheat out and just putting them there, because I've been really liking the mass production for the wheat farming. It's just easier and faster, so then I get a bunch of flour at once. So yeah, I might do that. Let's do that. If we have time after we cook too, maybe we'll make a couple lights and we'll light that baby up. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go order. Let's go order some potatoes. I think we have enough to grab them. All right. So we are going to request some equipment. If we go down to farming. All right. Where's our taters? Where's the taters? That is potato farming packet. So we're gonna research that. Yes. And I am going to order a thing of potatoes. And then... Oh, crap. I didn't put it in there, did I? Well, son of a gun. Ooh, you know what we do have, though? Actually, while that's down there, it would have been easier if I thought about this earlier. But let's go grab some of the exotics, because we have a boatload of exotics. And I want to get them up there. Let's see. How many can I... Oh, shoot. I got all this extra crap on me. Let's clean up. Let's clean up the inventory a bit here. Put that away. Yeah, let's clean up a little bit here. We got crap everywhere. Put that food away. I don't know if I'm gonna do that food again. I kind of like the Omni and the health one. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Did the wood not go in there? Oh, it's because I probably have a ton of it. All right, let's put away the jars. We'll probably just go back on our meat diet for the moment. And we've got... No... Where have we been putting this crap? Yeah. Just like weird mission-y stuff we've been putting in there. I'm sure I could put up that solar panel, but that's okay. We'll be all right. Give me 10 of those. Give me some of them. That same thing? Yep, give me some of them. And some of them. Okay. Now we can have at her. I suppose I could have done the canned stuff again, but that's fine. We'll do some of that cooking. All right. Yeah, it must be full on wood. Ah, okay. Well, let me grab a couple of them, and we'll put that in there. And then we can turn that into tree sap. Just can never have enough of that. All right. Now I think we're good. Now let me grab these exotics. Let's get some exotics up. Let's order our potatoes. And that's quite a bit. Oh, we're gonna be fat. And give me some more of them right there. Just pull out our guns so we're a little faster at least. All right, so let's get these exotics up. Then we'll send it up. We'll order potatoes. We should have put the potatoes in there, and then we could have ordered potatoes and then sent this up, but that's my bad. A definite lack of efficiency on my part. But I think we'll be okay. Oh, we got to put our water back, too. All right, deliver. What are we at? 259 there. Very nice. It is kind of cool, though, watching these, like, drop down and come up. I think Brick was saying in Tier 5, the tier that we don't have on console yet, there's, like, a landing pad for those that you can put down. Because sometimes they get a little close. A little close. Yeah, so we can put this in a drop ship. This is how I should have done it, and then request that. Man, every time they drop, I worry they're going to drop on my stuff. Yeah, so we should have done that, and then we could have put it in here. But that's okay. We'll be all right. Next good 15 seconds won't kill us. All right, now let's do some farming and harvesting. No, I don't want to go in there. I do want to go in here. Let me put our thermos back in there just to make sure I know where everything's at. Okay, here we go. So now, like I said, I think I'm going to exchange these with the wheat. So let's harvest it. And then we're going to pick up these plants. And we are going to put some potato seeds in there. Oh, yeah, look at that. 3, 4. Okay. And we'll have an extra potato seed, wheat seed. That's nice. Okay. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go through kind of a normal harvest that I would do. And then we'll do some cooking. So yeah, that'll be the remainder of the episode. So if that's not your jam, that's cool. I won't be doing any other story-driven stuff, so you won't miss anything. Yeah, I like to come in here. We'll get some of these, and then that'll fill us up. So let's drop off some seeds. There we go. Yes, some shimmy-melons. Yeah. Mushrooms here. Alright, drop off some more stuff. We are filling up quite a bit. I know we're not going to need that many watermelons, but I still grabbed them. Let's just keep 20 watermelon. That should be plenty. And we haven't really been using the watermelon as much. That's why I was thinking we could replace the watermelon probably with something like, I don't know, I'd want some. But if we need one more thing to grow, I might do it like right there. Because yeah, we're doing really good on everything else. So then we got some coffee. I'm not gonna drop any of this, am I? Oh, we're encumbered. We're over encumbered. I think that's the first time I've ever been over encumbered while harvesting. That's crazy. All right. So let's throw some more stiff in here. All right, now, being that we're a little overweight, let's come in here. And basically, I'm just going to replenish my stocks first, is what I do. So I'm going to come over here. And then I'm going to kind of add our watermelon. Yeah, see, I'm already at 20 watermelon, so we'll drop those. We got some rhubarb. We'll replenish the berries. We got some soybeans we'll replenish. And we've got mushrooms. We'll replenish the berries. And we got some carrots. So again, I'm just kind of replenishing like what I did have up there, and then I'm taking the extra off. Because we won't go through all of them. And then you'll kind of see what I do with some of the extra stuff. Okay, I think that's all of that. I do have coffee in here. I'm going to replenish some of that coffee. Okay. And I really don't know what I'm going to start doing with this extra coffee. I mean, I know eventually I think there's a place you can sell stuff, so maybe I'll keep it, I guess, but... yeah, I'll just start throwing some in here, I guess. Oh, squash. I'll replenish that squash. Okay. 102? Why is that weird? Nope. Oh, is this, well, that's non-us squash. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Then we can... let's take a look-see over here. So we can replenish... I'm going to just use what we have right now to replenish some of these. So we need 3 more of those. And I've kind of just been keeping 20 on tabs for this. So we'll make 3 more of them. All right, and then this wheat we are going to turn into grain. Wait, did I not do that before? I might have done a harvest apparently and not did it all? Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, so right, you can tell now we have extra, like, strawberries are a big one, you know. So then what I like to do is when I have some extra resources like that, I will come over here and make sure we're feeding our friends. So let's transfer that over to there. And then, well, let's do that there. And let's throw the berries in there as well. We'll make you guys some extra food. And the soy. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We'll throw this in there too. All right. So now that's pretty good. All right. So we've got some more harvesting to do. We also can drop off. I hate how it does that. Let me put the rest of this wheat in there. Just keep it in there. All right. So we're making plenty of flour. Yeah, I must have did a big mass thing without remembering. All right, let's grab the rest of our stuff, and then we'll go through some things again. Yeah, pumpkins. We got a bunch of corn here. This is our medical stuff. And we got avocados. Hold on here. Let's put away some seeds. Yeah, I think having that seed there, that seed thing there is a good... I like it at least. Come on. Those things are always like the hardest thing to harvest. Alright, we got our yeast. Okay, so now we're going to put all of our seeds away. Okay, now everything else should be pretty solid. And then what I like to do is we're gonna hit the sprinklers. Give everything a nice watering. Alright, looking good. Yeah, we're doing okay on time. Alright, so let's come on over here. Now we should be able to, let's see. We've got our tomatoes, and the fish one's okay for now. I'll get more fish. I mean, I suppose we could do it quick just to show everybody. I'm gonna put those away, or sorry, cook those, I should say. All right, and then again, yeah, I'm just gonna replenish the stocks here. I think I am gonna keep 2 things of tomato, and do I want 2 things of pumpkin? Sure. Avocado we want for sure. Replenish the corn. And then I think we have everything replenished. Okay, so now we're all replenished here, so that's pretty solid. Then we're going to come over here, and this is where we keep our medical stuff. So we're going to just add to stacks. A lot of those other things we use for medical purposes, the yeast, the reed flowers, and the lilies. This is for some cooking, but I don't think we've made bread for a while, so... And then what I like to do is we're going to grab this. We're going to come over here and put the rest of this in here. I still got to get an electric one of these. I got some of those, and then all of this stuff we'll throw in there to spoil. That way we can keep the fertilizer rolling in, because we need the fertilizer for gunpowder. And then, from there, all we gotta do is just grab stuff, and we got we got like pastry in here already. And then we just gotta grab stuff that we, like want to cook. So, that's how I've been kind of stocking up on, right? Like our shepherd's rolls, our vegetable pies. So it's pretty easy, right? I kind of just grab a little bit of everything from here. So I might grab like some of that stuff. We'll grab some of that stuff. I know we don't have the potatoes quite yet, but we will. Did I grab avocados yet? No. Okay, and then you can kind of come over here, and then you can see it. It'll highlight a lot of the stuff that I've already been making, right? Like here's our vegetable rolls. We would have to get some of the fish for the other things, but we haven't been making tomato soup. That's not a hard one. But yeah, then kind of if you got the fish, you can make that one. The rhubarb stew is a cool one. We would need one of the big ones here. I forgot to grab some of the raw meat. That'll open up. Yeah, you can see that opens up some of the other ones. Sorry about that I forgot. Like our shepherd's roll here. We've got the savory roll. So, again, a lot of these. And I guess while we're here, let's make a few. Make 5 of them. We can do 5 of these. Let's do. Does this one take around me? Yeah, it does. Okay, so let's do like. Again, there's all sorts of stuff we can do, but right, we should be able to max that out at 2. So again, there's our food stuffs, and then I'll just grab them quick and throw them in here. And then we just, like whatever we made, so now stuff that we didn't use, we just throw back in here. And that's basically my process for, getting all the foods going and ready. Let's let these finish up. Right, so we've got that, shepherd's roll. I feel like we're short one. Yeah, there's definitely one that we used up. That's okay. No worries. No worries, but yeah, let's add our food into there. So yeah, it's a nice way to keep everything kind of up and going. I'm gonna add that there. We got our meat there. And then yeah, so let's say we are gonna do like a fish thing. Oh, you know what we can do to finish up the episode? I put in some saltwater traps. We can run up to those and go check them out. But yeah, like let's say I'm gonna, make a fish thing, right? Pretty easy. We just grab our fish from the trap, come over here, and there we go. And then just kind of come over here, and then we can make one more of them. And then we'll have an extra fish thing. That's okay. Yeah, so that kind of replenished our stocks there. So yeah, that's kind of my process. Again, hopefully I didn't bore everybody. Hopefully it's kind of interesting. That'll spoil pretty quick. But yeah, let's go check that out. Because actually what I want to do is I was thinking it would be kind of cool to have a second aquarium up there. But let's go check out some of the fish. So we're going to go grab our... Because it's pretty close, but let's finish off the episode with that. I think that would be kind of cool. Where's our... That's bullet. Sake. This guy flies in the desert, especially like when you'll see when we put up our observation post, and we take this guy to the desert, he flies in the desert. He's got the extra movement speed buffs, plus we'll eat the desert food. So yeah, he's pretty solid. We don't want to lose this guy. But yeah, now we have a moa for each kind of habitat, which is pretty cool. All right. So yeah, I found I found that there's Here's our desert entrance, right? Like, this is that real close one to us. And then there's a tiny little bit of water right there. So I was like, I'll go throw a couple fish traps in there. But yeah, this is what allowed us to make the fish pie, and then you can also make the sashimi. Let's see if we got anything cool in here. Garbage. Ooh, there's something new. What are these? So this is a crimson Rassie? Crimson Wrasse? Sorry, I don't know how to say that. Never seen that one. However you say that. That's an uncommon one. And then you've got Crimson Piranha. That's a common. And then Oceanic Piranha. That's another common. I'm just going to take this extra crap. Okay, so we don't have any... Oh, wait, what's this one? Oh, here's a rare one. Okay, a Banded Dory. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. I think we'll come up here and grab... you know, some of the fish from the saltwater, and we'll put in a saltwater aquarium. I think that'll be cool. I'm just gonna take I'm gonna take some of these. Yeah, we can. You suck. Take some of these back for some sashimi, which is pretty easy. I think it's just these and carrots. I want to say maybe. The fish stew is pretty easy too. We can do. If you have saltwater and a freshwater fillet, which actually we could probably do that one. I think that one's better than the sashimi if I remember right. Yeah, let's finish strong with a little bit of a fish, a little bit of a fish recipe. So let me grab you. I'm just gonna put you down. Yeah, let's take you back. No anything weird happening. Alright. There you go, buddy. Good job. Good work. So yeah, when I want some like saltwater fish, I was like, that's kind of an easy way to go grab a couple. But yeah, then we can come over here. And we can just chop all these up and and some freshwater ones, and then let's get rid of these. I don't know if these are good for anything like in the later game. And then our fish fillets, you can see those ones look different. That's our saltwater one. But then if we bring these over here, I can't remember if the pie is just these. It is not. So what is the fish pie? I think it's this one. Ooh, mushrooms. Okay, that's right. So just grab some mushrooms and then go up here. And then this fish pie is a pretty solid one. So 225 max health. A lot of regeneration, some exposure resistance. But yeah, we can just throw that in there. And then if you look over here, the sashimi, 75 and 75. So again, it's not terrible. We might as well make some. Like, we got a million extra things. So let's make some of that so we don't waste anything. And then we'll put everything away in there. Alright, so our fish pie is done, so we can replenish those a little bit more. Oh, we already had 2. Okay, that's kind of nice. We already had what, 8? So now we got 10 and 2. And then our sashimi is done. We'll put that in there as well. Alright. Well, I think we're sitting pretty good. So like I said, next episode will be either us looking at some of the decorative stuff from the packs. I think that'll be fun, or we'll set up those observation posts. I'm kind of leaning towards the pack thing, because before I decorate anything else, it'd be kind of cool to have some like extra decorations. And I think it'll be cool to like show everybody what they look like as well, in case you are thinking of buying them. But yeah, if there's anything I'm missing or anything you would like to see, as always, let me know. But I think those will be kind of the next couple episodes, so a lot of fun stuff to do yet. But yeah, we got the operation done today, and then we came back and we did a harvest. We bought some potatoes, and then we did some cooking. So you kind of saw how I've been, like, you know, what I do off camera when we're replenishing the stocks of all the foods and whatnot. So hopefully it was enjoyable. But yeah, I think we're pretty good. So check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Otherwise, with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.